Alright, so it's Thursday, finally. I get to eat some carbohydrates. Just finished work, filthy as you can probably tell. Today's the carb up. These are the carbs that I'm going to use. I've gone for 500 grams of carbs based on the fact that this morning I woke up and I woke up at about 202 and a half, a little bit dehydrated, but I feel like today is the look, like the best look that I'm going to get in my current situation. So I've gone for 500 grams of carbs because I feel like, because we've had 3 depletion workouts and I've got another back workout this evening plus a pump workout tomorrow, I feel like, you know, it's just a guess, but I feel like 500 grams is about right to, you know, go up a little bit and then coast down. That's what I'm hoping. I hope it doesn't, you know, I hope I don't spill too much off 500 grams. I've had 125 grams today so far, and I've got 375 grams left. So I'm gonna get that with my protein oats. This has got 200 grams of carbs in it. Rice, about 70. Banana, about 30. And then the rest is gonna be made up with a couple of rice cakes, some honey, and some dried fruit. I'll just show you the look right now. This is where we're at. I feel like at this point, you know, I didn't get as lean as I would like, but this is the best look I'm gonna get. So as I say, I feel like there's a little bit room to fill out because of the depletion workouts. So that's why we're having the 500 grams of carbs, and it gives us 2 days to sort it out if there's a problem. But yeah, I just need to eat now. My brain is just mush. I can't think straight. I just have so much respect for people who do this multiple times a year, people who do it for a living. It's just crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna eat some food now, get to the gym for my last back workout, polish off these carbs, wake up in the morning, and fingers crossed we're not too spilled. Oh, actually, one more thing. I just picked up for Sunday evening after the show the greatest ice cream in the world. Carto Madagascar vanilla. Oh my god. What I could do to this right now. But this is for Sunday. Can't wait. But for now, a banana, some rice, and a back workout. So just quickly, I've just had my chicken and rice and a banana as my pre-workout meal. That was about 20 minutes ago. And I've just stepped on the scales at 204 and a quarter, which is good. I'm happy with that. So we'll see now what a back workout, and then I have about 300 grams of carbs left for the day, and then we'll see what I wake up as. That will determine what I do Friday and Saturday. As I said, this morning fasted was about 202 and a half and slightly dehydrated, so yeah, I reckon, you know, say about 203, 203 and a half if I was hydrated properly. I think with a little bit of filling, call that 205 would be the best look. So if I could step on stage, somewhere around 204, 205 would be good. So I'd like to go to bed on Saturday night, probably 206, maybe 207. You know, this is all guesswork for me. This is the first time I've ever done this, guys. But then hopefully throughout the night, drop down. And yeah, so that's the plan. So I feel good now. As I say, I can't remember if I did say this in the previous video, but fasted, I was 213 in the beginning of the week, which is ridiculous off all the carbs we had last weekend. So that is why this peak week has changed so dramatically. But yeah, to get back down now to, let's say, 202 fasted this morning is good going, and I'm happy. So yeah, 204 and a half right now, or 204 and a quarter. Sorry, my brain. Just over 204, and we'll see what the 300 grams of carbs does, and then we'll go from there. All right, so that's the final back workout done. Actually, that's the final proper workout done of this contest prep. Tomorrow is just a pump workout, and that's it. No more cardio. Tomorrow will be the first day I don't do cardio in the morning, so I plan on sleeping. But I just wanted to show you something. And this is how obsessive I've become about food, okay? Because the idea of this right now, let me show you this. Now I know you're thinking, Chris, that's just a rubbish looking rice cake. But it's more than that. It's a rice cake with 90% chocolate, raisins on it. And what I do is I take my protein oats, put it upside down, get some like that. Oh man. Now usually I'd leave that for like 5 minutes and it kind of soaks into the rice cake a little bit. But we don't have time for that. When you've been dieting so long, you just become obsessed about food, and anything that seems like a treat is just the highlight of the day. And it's just a rice cake with some like protein oats on it, but like when you're depleting, you just counting the hours until you get some carbohydrates, and those hours are up, and I get some right now. So here we go. Oh man. Oh, wait a minute. That's it. That's the key. I've definitely gone nuts. Apologies you had to witness that. Disgusting, I know. I am a disgusting human being. But you gotta understand, like, I've basically just been starving constantly, so food is just all that's on my mind. Like, my Instagram save list now is nothing but recipe, all desserts. And the thing is, I know that that's actually quite a dangerous thing, because, you know, that's not what we really want, you know, as bodybuilders. Like, it's just cravings now, you know? Like, I just want dessert after dessert after dessert, and after the show, I'm really gonna have to, you know, stay strong and just not go nuts and rebound properly, and then go into a proper bulk. You know, that is my plan. But it's just the cravings are just crazy right now, you know. But I'm sure once the show is over, I have that blowout in the evening, and then get my calories back up to like a more reasonable level. You know, try and stay disciplined for the first week. You know, get my water levels, you know, back before I start, you know, smashing the food, because I don't want to be like a bloated mess. But then, you know, yeah, get those calories up and go into a bulk, and I'm excited for that. But I know I've got to be real careful of just not just going absolutely nuts, you know. And that's the thing with diets in general, you know. You like, dieting for a competition is a very specific thing, but it's still the same principles as a diet. And what you don't want to do, you know, is push yourself to the point where, like, you know, you just rebound either back to where you were, or sometimes worse. You know, it's got to be sustainable. You know, it's just for a contest prep, it's obviously an extreme thing. But yeah, basically it doesn't end on show day. That's the principle I'm trying to explain. It's all too easy to think that, right, show's over, I can do what I want, but that's not the case. And I know that. It's just, it's difficult with the cravings, you know. Anyway, I'm ranting again, guys. I'm gonna get some food in me, good night's sleep, and then we'll see in the morning what the situation is and go from there. Alright, so it's Friday morning. Trying to be a bit quiet because somebody's sleeping. I don't know what's happened, but somehow I've woken up at 2:03, which is amazing, because at one point before I went to bed, I was at 2:09. You know, I was drinking a lot of water, making sure I had enough water for the carbohydrates. And I actually ended up having more than 500 grams of carbs, because I went to sleep quite early, woke up a few hours later, and then I noticed that my weight was a lot lower than I expected. So I even had probably another, I don't know, 70 or 80 grams of carbs. So, and then somehow I woke up at 2:03. You know, I did go to the toilet like multiple times, so no doubt, you know, I'm very dehydrated at the moment. This is before any food or water, but I just thought I'd show you this is where I'm at. I can't really do anything about the lighting. Like, anywhere I stand, it's like pretty good lighting that's gonna like exaggerate. So until it's light later on, with some natural light, you know, you got to take that into consideration. So because obviously I've got like the down lighting, so all the shadows and everything, but I mean, this is where we're at. You know, at 203 now, it gives me some space to have some decent carbs today, and I think this is the look, you know, this is the best I can hope for. I mean, I'll turn this light off, you know. I think this is the best look. Oops. This is the best look that I can expect, you know, at this stage. As I say, I didn't get as lean as I would like, but for a first show, I don't know, I think we're doing okay. So as I said, this is before any food or water, so we'll see what happens after my first meal. And obviously I'll be monitoring it after every meal. I'm not gonna go crazy, but it does give us some good room for possibly some more carbs. Most of those carbs will be around our last pump workout, you know, but yeah, I was worried I was gonna wake up a bloated mess, and thankfully, well, 203 is that's crazy. So I've had some food. I've drunk about 2 liters of water. I've had a banana, some oats, about 60 grams of carbs, and as I say, about 2 liters of water. And I just stepped on the scales at 205. I feel like that's a really good position. It gives me, you know, a lot of space now for the rest of the day to monitor, not worry too much about carbs. Again, majority of the carbs today will be before and after the pump workout. But yeah, this is where we're at. I think this is probably the best look that I can expect. I just need to keep this now until Sunday, you know, get our tan, pump up, and yeah, I think at the beginning of the week I was worried, but now I think we're in a pretty good position, and yeah, fingers crossed. Just don't do anything stupid.
So this was the final workout of the whole contest preparation, and it was just a pump workout. I'd already done 2 push workouts and 2 pull workouts this week, so I just went in, just did a handful of movements, mainly pressing movements, pumped up as much as I could, but not to failure or anything. Just get a good pump, and then I had one last posing session, and that's it. I feel like if I can hold this to Sunday, then I couldn't ask for much more. I feel this is probably the best balance of size and condition that I can present right now. As I said, not as lean as we would like, but you know, we do have some strengths in the size, the shoulders, upper back, etc. And thankfully my front has come in. It's just my lower back and the tops of my legs. But if we can hold this look till Sunday, then I'll be very happy. As I'm recording this now, I ended up having quite a lot of carbohydrates because the weight was staying around about 205, 206. So yeah, I ended up having more carbohydrates than I thought I would. We'll just see how to play Saturday now, because I'm guessing by now I'm pretty full. I just want to maintain that throughout Saturday. So the carbs I imagine will be pretty low. A little bit of water manipulation, and then it's show day.